Kardashians was in the ring once.
Yeah.
Who would be a better?
You know what? I would beat the crap out of Kim Kardashian, actually. Any girl who is famous and idolized because she made a sex video with some guy and that's all that she's known for. Oh, I got my fame from sucking dick. I think it's super stupid. Sorry, but it's true.
We talk about separate but equal, but having even mentioned the Floyd Mayweather fight, they're walking away with hundreds of millions of dollars at stake. You being at the height of your sport, maybe make what, $1 million at most per fight. Does that anger you, and what can we do to change that?
I don't like to talk about exactly how much money I make, but I'm extremely comfortable and happy.
You are?
Yes.
Okay. So
and if I got to a point where I had almost 50 fights, I would probably be making close to the same amount of money that Floyd does. But at this point, I have 11. So I can't expect it to be exactly equal yet, I don't think. So many ridiculous arguments that MMA is somehow anti-woman. And fighting's not a man's thing, it's a human thing. To say that it's anti-woman, I think, is an anti-feminist statement. And the UFC, I mean, I'm the biggest draw in the sport and I'm a woman. How is that anti-woman?
You are the biggest draw, and 14 seconds, as Charles Barkley was saying, and you're setting a record, breaking your own record.
You've expressed interest in liking superheroes, and a lot of Hollywood is coming out that the representation is very over-sexualized. What do you think about the portrayal in media
Of superheroes?
Women?
Superhero women?
Yeah.
I mean, the guys have 16 packs. I mean, it's very much like an over-idealized idea of what a human being should be, and so I think that the male superheroes are overly masculinized, and the women are overly feminized, and I think that's just part of the whole superhero universe, really.
Lauren down here from the Herald Sun again. Just another quick one about Angela's question on equality just before. We've got quite a large pay dispute happening with our Australian women's soccer team at the moment. Is it frustrating for you as someone who's so prominent in your sport? And we heard you say on the Ellen show the other day you are the richest fighter in UFC, that sort of thing is still going on?
I think that how much you get paid should have something to do with how much money you bring in. I'm the highest paid fighter, not because Dana and Lorenzo wanted to do something nice for the ladies. They do it because I bring in the highest numbers. They do it because I make them the most money. And I think that the money that they make should be proportionate to the money that they bring in.
You've also said that MMA is the most pro-woman sport in the world.
It's true.
Why? Why you're so convicted to that?
Why? Because for the first time ever, there's no distinction between men and women in a sport. There's WNBA, there's women's tennis, there's all these W's everywhere. And just a few months ago, women were introduced into the octagon for the first time, just as bantamweights. Mm-hmm. There was no need to put the women in front, because why they don't say men's bantamweight division? Why do they have to say women's? And it's the first sport in the world to completely eradicate the separation. And so when the women are introduced in their titles, I'm the UFC bantamweight champion. I'm not the UFC women's bantamweight champion because the guys aren't the UFC men's bantamweight champion, so they totally got rid of it. And it's the only sport in the world to do that.